let's get this final stream of the series started by booting up the Skyrim. For the last time in this series, there will be a few weeks without Skyrim. I know, it's unheard of. I actually have to click the button. There, I've clicked the button. I've done something. Time to do a mic check, methinks. Mic check? Last time in this series, there will be a few without Skyrim. Yep, perfect timing. I just timed that just right. So really hammer home the point. Even the mic check is saying that this will be the final series of Skyrim for a bit. Possibly no more than 2 months. I have a feeling Fuga Melodies of Steel 3, which is the next stream series for the Thursday slot, will be... Oh, hello, Kyle. Morning. I guess in some part, half of the world it is. In Britain, it's about 2 and a bit hours. But it's functionally morning for me because it's the first few hours I've woken, therefore it is still functionally morning. And yes, the best gag is to do the good morning to one person and quickly say good afternoon to the next person. You need to cut. That takes a lot of timing. Right. If I remember correctly, I needed briar hearts and hawk feathers. I was going to say eagle feathers, but the hawk feathers. I know where I'll find hawk feathers. Or at least one. Because they're on top of my house. Near Pinewatch. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll definitely be morning no matter where you are in the Americas. I mean, yeah. If it's pretty much, I think it's actually morning pretty much anywhere, sort of west of Ireland. I think it's pretty much anywhere that sort of direction is still morning, and then anywhere east is afternoon. And I think once you hit about, I don't know when the threshold for afternoon actually ends and night crops in. It varies. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's 8. I mean, Skyrim considers, I seem to recall, being 6. I always thought it was a bit early, but you can never be too sure. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Extreme. Let's go extreme close up now. There we go. Right. To, Pinewatch. Ignore the quest marker, that's only going to point us back to where we have to drop this off. Ooh, in order to vanilla. And no, just because this is the last stream does not mean I won't be picking up random alchemy ingredients. That instinct is too heavily ingrained in my head. Ooh, good food tree. Right, where was my house? There. His first destination is house, which is, as the short flies, probably not a straight line, but as the crow flies, straight line. Isn't that a beautiful noise? One wolf slaughtered. One wolf really slaughtered. So 2 wolves slaughtered. Oh. That's not a good place to be. Oh, that's never a nice thing. I've been very fortunate in my life. The worst that's ever happened to my legs is that I can always just about manage a hobble. That's I've been quite lucky in that regard. But when you're bedridden, that's never a good thing. Especially, have you got like a frame on the bed to help you get into the chair? Because I know those are supposed to help. I don't know if they actually do, but they're supposed to. Because that's just... There's just something about... There is something... I don't know how, but like... Oh god, I just realised 15 years, nearly. 14 and a half years of Skyrim, and there's something about it. The 14 and a half years later, that's still just a great comfort game. Probably why I've done 3 series of it. Soon to be 4. The poll wanted 4. Right. But love of... My house is always under attack. 4 wolves are slaughtered. How useless is my house, Carl, to not be able to kill an wolf? 4 wolves are slaughtered. Ooh, my garden has respawned. No, I want to do nothing. I want to harvest my jazz big grapes. I plant them for a reason. My I mean, this garden looks kind of pathetic. No. Harvest the Chaz Big Apes. Right, I need to get up and above. How did I get on the roof? Up there. That was it. I mean, that's helpful. You know, having a slide board helps. So it's, I guess, any sort of aid to help mobility is always a good thing. Hey, I'm just trying to take some iron from my own house. Why does everything attack this house? Yes, my useless house, Carl. You ignored the wolf, but you came to assist the thing that's far more dangerous. I mean, I know the wolf isn't much of a threat, but it's still ill on my property. It's trespassing. Tell it to go away. Oh, come on. Right, there we go. Skyrim my way up the hill. Oh, favourite shortcut. Right. Oh, hawk feathers, hawk feathers. What I've told you. Oh, Myros, go away. You. Oh. Yes. Well, that's 2 hawk feathers down, so 1 hawk feather, 2 hawk feather. Hawk's egg. Wait, have I actually ever eaten a hawk's egg? I genuinely question, have I ever eaten a hawk's egg? None. I didn't even... I don't think I even realised that was an alchemy ingredient, to be fair. Oh god, I need 3 more? I need 3 more? Oh god. Wait. A hawk! Is using Daedric arrows on this probably a hideous waste? Yes! Do I care? No. I can't lose sight of my hawk. Yes! 3 feathers! I've got all the hawk feathers! Yes! That's the one I was dreading. Now I've just got to find Forsworn. Forsworn, no Forsworn, where art thou? Looks like this elk and a wolf had a fight and the elk won. You know what? For that you can live. I respect you. You took out a wolf. You're better than my house, Carl. Maybe I should employ the elk. Ponder. Ooh, beefy. That sounded like ice blast. Oh no. What was a hag doing out here? Like, what was a hag doing out here? This is a very strange place to find an hag. Yeah, just off the road. Next to a town. Very strange place to find a hag. Hello, hunter on a horse. The noble on a horse. God, so I'm glad I nerfed that encounter so it could only happen once a week, because god, that happened all the fucking time. On noble on a horse. We need to actually head towards the reach. Yeah, reach. Oh no! Skellies! Well, that was easy. Are these supposed to be a threat? That, like, anyone? Like, genuine question. Are basic vanilla Skellies actually a threat to anyone? I'm not counting the Dawn God Skellies, they are actually quite tanky. But basic Skellies, are they a threat to anyone? Like, these aren't basic Skellies, these are higher order Skellies. That's not a Skelly. I thought I was going around to fight a Skelly, not a bear. Ew. Ew, iron arrows. Don't want those. West. Let's head west. West is reach. Oh no, it's a random wood elf. Who has no melee weapon. What? He spent all his money on his bow. I mean, that is very Bosma, but like, when your response is to punch. Punch! Oh. That's weird. I don't have Golden Hills Plantation, so I wouldn't know that. That's really weird. Like... Yeah, I mean... I'm assuming it... Back end, I'm assuming it uses a similar system to Hearthfire houses. But... You'd think the house... Then again, the households aren't excluded from being stewards. Though it's possibly a vanilla bug that you could do with the stewards as well. and I guarantee that they'll spend the rest of their lives just trekking between the two places, as their AI can't comprehend being the steward of one and the housecarl which tells them to go to another. Oh no. Wait, that one didn't notice me until that one did. The mud crabs are weird. They need their crab claws. Hello, do you miss Nirncall? No, Shork does not miss Nirncall. Shork will be glad to be rid of Nirncall. Well, too bad Nirncall's not going away. Any Nirn root you pick up today, Nirn root will call you today. You said today twice, you can't do that. Beep. I say, it wouldn't surprise me if it's a vanilla bug. There's a lot of things that... Just because it's things that people tend to genuinely not try vanilla, that can very much still be a bug. And it's... I mean, I still encounter new bugs all the time. I've only been playing Skyrim for like 1,500 combined hours, and still come across bugs I've never seen before. That's part of the fun of a Bethesda RPG. What isn't part of the fun of a Bethesda RPG is updates. Oh, Fallout 4. You know, having sort of what will likely be its final update was approaching. Why did that arrow bear right? But having seen... Use axe, best axe, and a little crab without the rock on the head. I mean, little baby crabs. I mean, Snippy. You can't help but love Snippy. You know, I'll always do the fishing quest just for Snippy. Just so Snippy can come into existence. But, Fallout 4, why? Why must you be an actual pile of dog shit, your updates? You know, I updated it thinking, okay, the final update's come out, well, it came out last night, but I kind of updated it in advance knowing it wouldn't be a big one and kind of expecting it to have nothing for PC, and spoiler, it kind of doesn't. But I go to the main menu, and kaboom! It loads 5 seconds, about 5-10 seconds in, depends how long it takes. Crash. Just crash. Straight, boom, crash. And then I try again. Does it again. Every time, with Anniversary Edition and onwards. New Next Gen, which was a buggy mess. I mean, not Anniversary Edition isn't a buggy mess, but let's just ignore that. Okay, so I thought, oh, it's mod crashing, so I disabled all mods. Nope, that didn't work. Disabled all Creation Club stuff. Nope, that didn't work. It's got nothing to... I did a test just to confirm that, yes, it is indeed not a mod-related thing by deliberately removing a master file from a mod and loading that mod. And that crashes before it reaches the menu as expected on the Bethesda logo. Then, I actually realised something. It was going to crash at an exact same point every time. That exact same point varied in time. I can't say I've ever really soul trapped much in Skyrim. Oblivion, all the fucking time, because you need an enchanted weapon and you need to keep it charged. And ship-filled soul gems just aren't that common. Oh, Azura's Star, if you fall for the main quest trickery of giving that up, you're a fool, and you haven't realised how important it is at high levels. I'm going to reach welcome. Oh, it's Foolproof that does this. But I figured out that it was every time that on the main menu, if you go into settings, for some reason the audio setting is greyed out and isn't loaded yet. And turns out, when that loads, that's when it crashes. So I thought, okay, it's a settings-related issue. My settings file is pretty ancient. It actually dates back from my last PC. So it dates back from actually when Fallout 4 was installed. In fact, I think the last editing time was 2016. I'll let that kind of set it in. But I thought, okay, I'll just remove that, let it generate a new one. So I did, and then it still crashed. Still crashed. I tried deleting all my, moving all my saves away. Basically, removed a whole My Games folder. That didn't work. Obviously, I've been trying without Script Extender to load it while doing this. Again, that didn't work. Nothing was working. I know when it crashes. I just don't know what's causing it and how to fix it. And next gen loaded fine. Old gen loaded fine. But for some reason, Anniversary Edition just didn't want to load. Good job I didn't waste all my money on the Creation Club stuff, because that would have been insulting to not be able to even download it. You know, or even play the game. No help, internet, no help whatsoever. I mean, Skyrim, I believe that. I think it is, you know, I can believe that. It does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, because and I would say it is actually lightning in a bottle. There's something Skyrim does that Bethesda have been trying and failing to do since. You know, they've Starfield, or as I like to nickname it, Starfailed, because it objectively failed its goal. You know, Bethesda said they wanted to make a 10-year game, aka another Skyrim. It struggled to remain relevant for 10 weeks. For 10 months, let alone 10 weeks. You know, it really struggled to remain relevant that long. And part of that is, you know, when you rely on entirely auto-generated crap. Ooh, you are my target. You. Come here. I need you. I need your heart, mate. No, where did he die? Where did he die? Is that him? Yes. Look, you are. Ooh, giant's toe as well. I didn't know he had disgusting toenails, but apparently he does. But Skyrim really is that lightning in a bottle game. It's never going to happen again. Modern game design just doesn't allow for Skyrim. What makes Skyrim so great, partly is its modability. It's not entirely. It's a great game even without mods, but its easy modability is something that is a big factor of why it's stayed relevant for so long. And simply put, newer game engines with all their over-the-top fancy graphics simply don't like being modded half as easily. There's too much going on. They're just not mod-friendly. Even the most mod-friendly ones, like Creation Engine 2, which Starfailed uses, is not anywhere near as mod-friendly as Skyrim. Hell, even Fallout 4, the way it's designed, and again, in the pursuit of graphical fidelity and detail, is less moddable than Skyrim, despite being an only slight evolution of the same exact engine. The creation kit is pretty much the same, and yet it's nowhere near as easy to mod. You can't make quests very easily, partly because of voice player, but even ignoring voice player, the quests just are a lot buggier to make. They rely on scenes which just don't work half the time. Like, there's a reason there's so few quest mods for Fallout 4 while there's hundreds and thousands for Skyrim. Oh wait, there's a Briarheart. There's an extra Briarheart at the top. Derp. How did I forget that? It's one of the first thing. Oh yeah, I'll jump off. Obviously, it's the easiest way to come down. I think I've done it before, but I'm pretty sure I've done it before because I'm sure I've come here before. But I never realised I could do that originally. It's just such a neat little detail that if you actually do the leap off the summit, like the Bard did, you meet the Bard. I think that's so cute. And yeah, Forsworn. You know what Forsworn are really terrifying at? Low levels. My first Skyrim, if I will plot the route, my very first time playing Skyrim on PS3 was I came out of Helgum, went down here, sort of went here, and then sort of like, actually, now I won't bother with the main story, and I just sort of went down here, sort of up here to Knife Point Ridge. I think it's Knife Point. Is it Knife Point? No, it's not Knife Point Ridge. I went past Pine. I know I went past Pine Lodge, so I went through Vile Gulch Mine, straight 8 into Bardsleep Summit and Lost Valley Beatdown. Not the best place to start a game, I'll tell you that much, because when you let level 7, Forsworn are absolutely horrifying, because they hit hard. And it's like, I never got to the top of this place, because it was like, no, the Forsworn were actually that dangerous. Ooh. But so my first time encountering a Hagraven was, I think, one of the most atmospheric ways to enter it was up here. It was up here. You know, it was up here by Bleak Bluff, and it was inside, so I could hear its its creepy noises without actually seeing it. So it made it so much more effective. Oh, that's a Ravager. I thought it was a Briarheart for a moment. Hey, could I get that lucky? No. I don't remember. There's a Briarheart up here. Ooh, more ore. I say, I just love that Skyrim got a load of little tiny details. I mean, there's some places that I've come across and it's like, this has to be modded. It's in such an out of nowhere place, and it's like, actually, nope, this is just vanilla. Like, I just looked it up in the console like so, and I was like, oh, it starts with 0, therefore it must be vanilla. And it's like, bloody hell. Like, they thought to put something out here. Or, you know, Starfield, oh, they auto-genned out here. Because everything is auto-genned. You can't turn the auto-gen off. You just can't. That's, like, you cannot build a world space and not have the auto-gen. Then fill in the gaps outside. You can't. It's really bad design.
Get ready. Trouble ahead.
No, I want your heart, mate. Your heart. I want your heart. I think this guy respawns. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to have a Briarheart Geese multiple times, but hey, I'll take it. Actually, pretty good booty. Wasn't expecting that. We go. Do the bar sleep. Like, they knew people would jump off the high cliff as well, because there's... Oh, yeah, complete with diving. Whoosh! Whoosh, Ooh. Someone didn't make a jump. Yeah, I've definitely already done the board. Thought I had, but sometimes you can't be 100% sure. I mean, ulcers in general are just, ugh. Say, don't wish ulcers upon anyone, they're not a fun thing to have. I've looted that chest. Oopsie. Oh, that was that first one I killed earlier. I'll just go this way. I'll go down the aqueduct. Looking for my... How many more Briar Hearts do I need? I need 2 more Briar Hearts. So I need to find 2 more Forsworn nests. Dens, Redoubt. I think Redoubt. That felt lethal. I don't want to go off there. Oh, bad. Go around this elite. It'll be elite. So at least you've got access to some sort of technology in bed. I mean, the only technology access I have in bed was well, I have a portable DVD player where the battery is, frankly, catastrophically fucked. To the point where it'll last, like, at most 10 minutes without being plugged in for a full battery. It's catastrophically fucked, so it's got to make sure... That's a bit awkward to watch, because I've got to watch it while keeping the power cord in. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have a socket by my bed, because extension cords are great, but... And I have a PSP. And that's the only things I actually have in reach of my bed. I mean, I do have my Switch, I guess I could use, but putting it down is a bit more of an issue, because I actually have to reach the floor, it can't go in a little unit. Because my unit does not have much space on it, on account of the fact that I had built it myself, and it was one of my high school projects. It weighs half a ton because it's made out of inch-thick MDF. Yeah, that was certainly a choice. It's like not quite inch thick, it's 2 centimeter thick MDF. It's heavy. Very heavy. But it holds DVDs. The top is filled with like random junk, like a clock. My glasses when I'm in bed. You know, gotta keep it clear for glasses. Not that big. I don't think how big it actually is. I think it isn't that big. You know, I don't have space for my Switch on top of it anyway. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know which walk camp you mean. It's the one that's probably probably around here. In between. Yeah, I mean, there's 2 walk camp. Yeah, because the one that's short distance is Dushnikayal, which I'm near, so hopefully I'll find a Briar Heart there. Around there, because I generally don't remember where Briar Heart locations are on account of the fact I tend to farm them. I just know Barsleep Summit had one. That sounds like Dramon. Wow, she's a weakie. like, really weak. Like, seriously. Sharpen your claws, girl. They're blunt. You know, I just have noodle arms. Oh, okay. I understand noodle arms. I have noodle arms. My arms are the noodliest things I've ever seen. I can actually move them, and there is seemingly no muscle, like, at all. It's kind of impressive. No, girls aren't known for having upper body strength, but I think mine's low even by that standard. Like, my arms are so noodly. Like, there's nothing to them, they are just noodles. Lower arms a little bit more. I can feel a bit of muscle in them, but the upper arm? Nah. No muscle there. So, Seduction. Oh, wait, so what's this? Nordic kid. Whee! Ooh, a grand soldier. Dragging points this way. Ah, that was the door. That was the door. I'll just take this glass dagger and leave. Ooh, hanging moss. Moss. Mush. Beautiful alchemical moss. So, we're near Duchnikial, so there must... It's not a cave, is it? No. Reachcliff Cave. Wait, Reachwind Eyrie, I know hasn't got one, but... I've seen some crazy shit happening in Reachwind Eyrie, like a Durzog just stuck on the roof, don't ask how, a mecha dragon just sitting off in the void, you know, in the sky. It's... Crazy shit happens around this little tower. 5, 4, bear, big on. Right in the head. Uh-oh. Ah, the Lord's gone, it's fine. I don't like walking into areas where there's... Ooh, a cave I haven't been in. That distracts me fully. A cave I haven't been in? Like... Now that is intriguing. That is a distraction. Worthy of distraction. Me lost now. I actually don't know what this cave is. Please be Force 1 camp, please. Ooh, drink raised. Iron sharpens iron and sharpens whatever the hell this pickaxe is made out of. 5 wolves are slaughtered. Only 5, but 5 is good. Oh no, that's a Durzog. That's not a wolf. That's a Durzog. What's a Durzog doing out here without goblins? See, good Durzog, no goblins. What is this cave? Pure water run? Doesn't sound like a cave. This is vanilla. It doesn't sound like a cave. Let's save and in we go. Where the water runs pure. Oh no. Oh no, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Hello? Did you know that we are offering a dual deal? Please stop talking through different lines, it's annoying. No, we will not do that. I'm leaving now. No, do not leave. Yeah, I think to try too hard with Nernroot gangs, I think so. Oh, this is just that weird Dwemer Ruin one, isn't it? Nope, earthquake, that's not a good sign. Excuse me, I know I'm in your pond, but... I already got Cherum's heart. You know... Is there anything else down here, or is it just a little bit of booty? I feel like there should be a unique item in here. Ah! I've got the slaughterfish killed. No, I wanted to take the salmon. I don't want to lose this. Right, where... Aha! That's what's in here. I knew there would be something unique in here. It's a. I mean, that schematic is clearly on plastic. Whoever made plastic people. What is that? There's a creature in here. Apparently. Or not. Well, I'm going to accept that there's... I think I know what that might be. A slaughterfish may have escaped the pond. It might have gone through the walls. Slaughterfish are a bit dodgy, frankly. That they are a bit of a weird one. And there's a raven up there, but I don't think she had a briar heart. I know there's at least one briar heart, so we're going to look for that camp. Somewhere around here. It wasn't Reach. Yeah, Reach Cliff Cave. Cave is not it. Yeah, Calf Spire doesn't respawn, unfortunately. Holskegger Mine, does that have a... No, that's been cleared out. Reachwater Rock might have one, though. So we'll go for Reachwater Rock, see. Be the camp. So, unfortunately, Calf Spire is weird in that it does, because it's a main story location, it doesn't respawn. I guess they'd heard Delphine moved in, and even the Forsworn didn't want anything to do with that. So, negative, the deadly related. Slaughterfish eggs that have been harvested already. Going down a waterfall is a bad idea. Always grab a barrel if you want to go down a waterfall. It is not safe, it's just slightly safer. I mean, or you could do the Shork way, where you just go over and crunch your legs, because Shork's an idiot. If you went down head first, no harm will be done, because, yes, the head is adorable, but it's built like a rock. What's with Battle Grin? There we go. Just doing the Battle Grin for no reason. Boing, boing. Do. Aha, Durzo. That'll do it. I'll take your meat, because it bothered me that you gave nothing. Where is this cat? I'm on... Oh, I'm above it. Oh.
Fine.
This feels confident. I think I fell too far. Yes, this feels forsworn. Possibly forsworny. Ah. Horn of goat. Leg of goat. This feels forsworn nest. Sort of word possible? Or is this bear? Where is the bloody cave at? Oh no, it's... Oh, what? Where is this bloody cave? Actually, is this? Oh, it is. It's, No, that's not forsworny, unfortunately. They like to hide in caves, it's just not that kind of cave. That's the kind of cave that nothing's in. That's just, I've got creds behind the waterfall cave. Calf Spire, good camp, but nothing in it, because... No, I don't even think the Hagraven respawn. I mean, I know where there's one. Don't want to, it's... I really don't want to, because it's a... Where is it? It's not Broken Tower Readout. Where is it? Broken Tower Read? I don't think... Yeah, it is Broken Tower Readout. For some reason I thought that had a different name. Sundered Towers always has something as well, so Sundered Towers it is. Sundered Towers always seems to have something. Go over. Onto Delphine Isle. No one wants it. They've given up claims to the Calf Spire because Delphine moved in. Like, anyone wants to be away from her. So it's, so... It's east, slightly... No, it's north... What is Sinkhole is not where I remember it being. I don't remember Soldier and Sinkhole being this close to the Calf Spire. The reach confuses me. Wrong shout! Oopsie. I'll just grab some fish. I'll get me back to normal. I completely forgot Soldier and Sinkhole was so close to the Calf Spire. I always thought it's like much further east. Yeah. Yeah, because unfortunately, no respawner. Unfortunate, but it's just how it is. You know, main quest location. You don't want it being dangerous in case you have to go back to it, but I genuinely thought this was further east than this. There's how many times I go here. You know, Gardenator here, massive Forsworn camp there. Nah, just ignore it. Maybe he's a Forsworn agent too. They're in on it. It's a conspiracy, it tells you. A Forsworn conspiracy. Oh, I'm sure she's going to jail again, isn't she? I hate that the Forsworn conspiracy is a quest that you can't avoid. If you go into Markov, you're going to get ambushed by it. Is that our favourite purple dragoness? Or I think it should be. She should have respawned, so... I mean, she's a weak... I mean, Bleakwind Bluff is... Oh, hello, Ravager. Goodbye, Ravager. Oh, you are definitely not Uriah Hart. No, neither are you. Can I yeet you over a cliff, though? You're a little far, but... Nah, your fence saved you. Don't save the Hagraven, though. Ugh. And you're dead. Which way do I go? North. Definitely north. Definitely north. Yes, towards the big draggy. Yes, towards that. That's the safe side. On this beautifully raining night. Ah, flash the lightning right as she engages. You know what? This is where we bring out Dragon Rend. Am I confident? Probably. Is this confidence unearned? Almost certainly. We have seen how Short performs against dragons in the past. But also this is like the weakest one. Sure, her scales are like tougher than iron, but you know, they're like ebony. They're tough. But she also ain't that strong. Just blunt teeth and a weak jaw. She's only a baby after all. Why is she still drag purple? We all know only baby dragons are purple. Young dragons are purple. You know, Layla, Pyro. You know, they're both purple. You know, purple dragons, they're young. Yes, I know Malforism, but shh. Forget that. We're trying to blank all memory of Legend of Spyro series. Rebel Cairn is not actually a Forsworn nest. They seem to care about it, but it's not a Forsworn nest. Oh yes, I need to mark that I killed her. She is actually now tying with the blue dragon. This, which I think is either the second... I think is the second weakest. Whoops! 7 wolves are slaughtered. 8 wolves are slaughtered. Yay! The wolf count goes up. We're now at 8. Right. Yeah, this is my first experience of Hagraven was right here. It was here. There was a little tower on with a Hagraven in the bottom of it, so it might have been here, or it might have been slightly elsewhere, but yeah. Great first impression, gave a real creepy vibe. Also, you want me to think this is the back door? No. No, Shulk will just find a way over. You're expecting Shulk to just take the accepted path? What is this? Door bar. Yep. Let everyone through, because Shulk needs her support. But Shulk is not very good at this. Alright, we got a not novice law. Good wiggle. Actually, surprisingly good for a mine law. I'll accept that. We are definitely not meant to come this way, but we're coming this way anyway.
What a sight. Nakast!
Definitely not the way you're meant to cross these towers. I like going the wrong way. It's fun. And Skyrim allows you to do it. There couldn't be a Briarheart, nothing else. Oh, there you are. Hey! Wow, now it's with him blocking. Oh, that's embarrassing. Death by shield back. Oh. How embarrassing do you have to be to die to that? Death by shield bash. The most embarrassing way to go. Oh, I need to go back round because that's broken tower redute. Tick, 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 tick. I need to be on top of this cliff. Let me up. Let me up. We're going the wrong way. Right. We need to go over that way. Go over yonder, as it were. Oh, we can take our escape route now. We've made the escape route. We went through all the effort to make it, and then never use it. So let's actually use it for once. We don't normally use it. Some say this is like Stonehenge. Others will say it's what used to be an ancient Nord house. All I know is it's kind of crumbling, and in a few years it will collapse. Right. Final Briarheart. Because he's the one man in this entire fort. First. I must take out Forsworn from above with a bug. You know, rather than using my superb physical strength. I have a feeling I'm not meant to come from this direction, but also nothing's stopping me, so I'm just gonna go. Wait. There's actually arrows worse than iron? Oh, this is breaking my mind. I always thought Forsworn arrows were better than iron arrows. No, apparently they're even worse. 8 damage, 7 damage. Wow. There's actually something worse than iron arrows. I didn't even know that was possible. I had no idea that was even possible, but okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, Skyrim. Oh, please. Why is there... Right. Is this going to be a repeat issue? In which case... There is something has gone... There is something in the fort asset set. Right. Let me break out the creation kit. We're going to load in the Broken Tower readout. Freak crash. Right. That's fine. No. What we're going to do is we're going to strip all our armor off. I'm going to deliberately try. Do I actually have any potions that will help? That was just a freak crash, right? You gotta remember. No, I don't. So, I'm just going to. I've got to do this. No! He detected them, not me! I was going to try and pluck his briar heart! Oh. Right. Ugh. Even in this state, Shulk is going, yeah. Strana de Bella. Yeah. We're not touching that. Let's get our armor back on. But yeah, we'll stick with the fancy armor. We've upgraded from Endural armor, from Daedric armor to actually Battle Bra. Yeah, I don't know why I made this. You know, it was just a gag. It was just a gag thing. I guess it was just a gag. Why did I bother enchanting that? It's like it's straight up as enchanted as my Daedric shit. It weighs half as much because you know there's half as much of it. But we were in madness for a bit. We were even in chitin for a bit. But yeah, it's fancy pants armor is what we stay in. Shulk is upgraded to fancy, even though arguably it is actually a downgrade. Because remember, 218. Yeah, we're going to take it off so I don't get the full set bonus. So we compare booties. So 167 versus 183. It is objectively worse. But stylistically, that is where it comes in, is it's stylistically better. Isn't heavy the same as... Ah yes, Endural is slightly heavier as in Chitin, right. See, that was just a freak crash. You know, this is why you should always just try. You know, a repeat crash is a bug. A freak crash is just a freak crash. And to be fair, this is a save that is 188 hours in. I expect a wee bit of instability here. Uh-oh. I left a Portwanian alive. Oh, she's gone. Is someone there? Which door are you going in, girl? In fact, it's possibly because of this behavior.
I never should have come here.
God, what is this? 50 Shades of Bold? Not a good look. Look. The Bold is not a good look. And it's not even like I've had to have cancer treatment bald. That's acceptable. That's the I've shaved my head bald. Badly. Yeah. You bald. It's not a great look. You know. You can just picture it being ever so, you know, uneven and awkward. Because, you know, doing it with a straight razor, which is the best you'd have, is not easy. Although with a Forsworn, it's probably a slightly wonky dagger. It's probably even worse. Right, I must head back to the River Wood, I guess, because I think I actually have my ingredients. So I've got 6 briar hearts, 8 hawk feathers, more than enough glowing mushrooms, and bear claws. Why do we only need 5 bear claws? Of all those ingredients, the rarest one is hawk feathers, and you need a second most. Followed by briar hearts. Or maybe briar hearts are actually rarer than hawk feathers, are just easier to locate. And then there's, you know, glowing mushrooms, which are, again, go into any Dwemer dungeon, and you'll probably find more than enough of those, and bear claws. Bear claws! At least likely. You know, the creatures that's everywhere. Just go to the rift, if and have fun. You will encounter bear. Lots of bear. An ungodly amount of bear. You know, if you're only going to play in the rift, you do bear slaughter, not wolf slaughter, because you'll get far more hits. Oh my god, is he actually heading in the right direction?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Well, at least you're heading in the right direction. Oh no! What is it? I'm going to comment. Use it. Bandit! You have to. You have. I'm sorry, you're right, Cliff. You have to go off. Oh no, poor Faldrus. They were waiting for you. Don't worry. Shulk will save you. I thought Bosmos was supposed to be good archers. Maybe that's why he's a bandit. His people shunned him because he was such a bad shot. He shoots over his target at close range. That don't sound good. What the? Alduin, what the fuck are you doing here? Okay, that might explain why things crashed if Alduin's just here. What is Alduin doing here? Well, something's dead. Don't know what it is, but something's dead. That probably would explain why the interior crashed, is if an Alduin is trying to get a fat ass inside. You know. Alduin trying to squeeze through a door is definitely an attempt of a crash. I think the world starts coming crashing down if that happens. You saw that. And then she's gone. What? What has gone on? What just happened? Genuinely, what just happened? I mean, I hear an Alduin, but I don't see an Alduin. Yeah, when you worship the fat dragon death goddess, you know, goddess is devouring everything, you kind of got to accept the fact that you'll just get surprised by her every so often. Hello, Giant. Gonna proxy me again? Nope. I genuinely think that was a freak example when I ran up to this giant, swung, and then got catapulted halfway across the reach. I think that was genuinely a freak occurrence. Ooh, wait, oh, Alduin! You know what? You know what? Just Alduin, go away. And you, I don't actually want your help. I just summoned you just so I could like fight these Nanu-Nanus and this giantess in peace. You don't see many giantesses, so I'm gonna have one to make sure I have a proper fight with one. Nanu-Nanu. Right, Gorka's now engaged properly. Gorka will now not a giantess, a little Rhino. What the? Get away, Rhino. No one wanted you. I don't remember which level Huntress was. I think she's one of the weaker ones. Probably should. Yeah, probably should heal. That'll do. Vigorous healing and some food. Yes. Bread, cabbage, carrots, grotty variety, some crab. Dog, I guess. Some cheese, some more cheese, some apples, and now Shulk is healed. Hello, Bazinjo? And my pronunciation is almost certainly butchery. I'm sorry. Now, definitely need more food. Griddle leeks, apples, some honey. No, honey doesn't actually. No, one honey helps. Hawker meat. Yum. I've eaten a whole hawker. So hungry I could eat a horse. Raw. Some milk, that'll do. Some leek, that'll do. Some goat legs, beautiful. I mean, my block's going up. Oh, I've got the health regen. Oh, I've got the health regen going on now. I like the little food mod I found. That like made food like actually useful. Like gave it a passive overtime effect. I like that mod. I sort of tweaked it so it applied to all food because it was I think it was for like vanilla only or possibly vanilla and Half-Fire. It didn't cover everything. It was weirdly not covering of everything, but my block skill has gone up. What is my block skill at now? 80? 82? Yay, quick reflexes. Block runner, that's a fun one. I mean, shield charge is silly. Don't get me wrong, it's silly. It's funny, but it's silly. Like, I think they realised that block was... They gave it some silly ones, like, oh, I can block... I'm going to block and charge into you and just knock you over. That is funny. That is genuinely funny. Right. To Riverwood. Which I think is an easterly direction. South-easterly direction. Very much southeasterly. Right. You know what, I'm actually going to reset the map marker so I don't keep getting turned around. Where is the nearest object? Ah, that Imperial camp, that will do.
Wool?
Yeah.
Test.
At least there's no more Alduin-related nonsense. At least, unwarranted. I mean, if I summon her, I summon her. But that's... I didn't summon her. She was just lingering. Yeah, one-handed shield. I went for my last stream series, The Adventures of Streeme, spelled S-T-R-E-A-M-E. I decided to use, like, start off with one-handed weapons and go to a two-handed weapon, so this time I decided to do the opposite. Start with two-handed weapons and go to one-handed weapons. Although I did avoid a shield for most of the time because I was leveling magic naturally, and I gave up when I got to Conjuration because Conjuration started crashing the game. Repeatedly. Because rapidly leveling Conjuration leaves so many scripts and makes a mess. Oh good, they finally stopped sheathing. I also went Stormcloak, because that was the opposite choice. I also made a mistake and went Vampire. Yeah, I forgot how bad that side was. Not only do they always disrespect you, even when you're their leader, it's also, like, awful, and being a vampire sucks. Never again. I say, I mean, I'll stick with Shield, because the magic, I tried to do all the ritual quests, and my game didn't just break. It broke bad. It broke so badly, I actually swore off magic for the rest of the run. Because when it broke... Oh yeah, it broke. It's actually permanently broke a mod. That had nothing to do with anything. It just permanently broke a mod. And it would not load with that mod. It ran fine, and then I did the ritual quests after doing the Augur of Dunlane one with Restoration. It crashed and never recovered. I've never had that level, but I've got to watch the yeah, I mean, to be fair, Imperials are better. I'm sure I just saw something fall from the sky. I'm just watching the chat replay because I'm pretty sure I just saw something fall from the sky. Must be seen. Must have been the wind. Nanu, nanu. Nanu, nanu. Oh no! Giants! You know what? I haven't used it for a while. Cook them toes. Yo, come on, cook them. Bolt? What are you fighting? Where did the other one go? Like, did he actually did I actually turn him into dust? Oh no, there he is. There he is. I need his toes after all. Alright, now back towards the reward. Like, I usually go Imperial, so, you know, I did it. This was a run where I was deliberately picking the other choices. Like, I did Bug's Guild early as a bit of a redemption arc, because you became a bit of a war hero with Stormcloak. Oh no. Hey, you! Me? You're not who I was calling! Who were you calling? He's a Bosmer. Goes by Glingolin. Oh, so that's that guy's name. What guy's name? The dead wood elf next to Nirnroot. Oh, he died again? I'll get my necromancer to resurrect him. Thanks for pointing it out. Beep. Oh yeah, this is... Oh yeah. No, Giant... Yeah, Giant Berserkers, the... what's it called? Skyrim Immersive Creatures. It's the higher grade of Giant. I mean, when it comes to modding, I mean, Shork. You little Shork. Yeah, this is one I've had to manually implement because it was built in the exact same way as the other Shark mod I had, the race mod, which had like bigger, cuter eyes, like less realistic. So it was a case of this one I had to sort of manually do a lot of changes, make it look, basically put it so it looks for a different directory for its assets. But you know, nah, I have heavily modded game. I mean, if you didn't see my Alduin then. This giant did not even knew what was coming for him. He just got an axe up his butt. Leave his ass in twain. Quarter it. Make it a pounder. Put it on a burger. Nah, no one wants a giant's ass burger. That's just wrong. Yeah, I mean... Okay! I've seen mouths fall from the sky before. But I've not seen giants fall from the sky before. That's new to me. I mean, I've seen the mammoth fall from the sky. Which probably means that this giant is dead, doesn't it? Yep. Oh no, no, the giant's fine. At least one of the giants is fine. Hey you. What is it, you soldier? Give me some steam tricep, pay you will. Okay. Hey you. You soldier, I've already said I would get... Sorry, thought you were someone else. But I'm only like a foot away on the Nern route. Again, thought you were someone else. Bye. Bring me the scepter. Soldier, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, yeah, the giant did survive, but only just. Look, another berserker. Yeah, it also adds a bit more variety to their weapons. I think the berserkers tend to carry axes rather than clubs. I'm trying to think. I think that's their little quirk. They also hit quite a lot harder. Apparently, I normally count wolves slaughtered, but apparently I maybe should be counting giants slaughtered because there seems to be an awful. I'll deal with this idiot first. Ironically, he might actually put up a better fight. I mean, he has a decent weapon. Actually, he had a decent gauntlet, so I'll be taking those. Hello, giants. Yeah, the orc actually put up a better fight. Off with your teeth and off with your toes. Who knows? I don't know. I can't rhyme. I'm not Dr. Seuss. I ain't Dr. Seuss in it. I'm not. I can't do that. You know, I can't just think in rhyme. I mean, I can't even think in slant rhyme. You know, I'm not even. I can't rough and tumble it either. Although to rough and tumble it, you do need two people to badly rhyme off each other. If you make your mark laugh their ass off, then you've successfully rough and tumbled. Without trying. You've got to try and think you're cool, but you're not. You're just an embarrassment. Just... Ooh, cowish. You know what? I feel like I'm going past the meadery regardless, so, you know what, let's go around this corner. I don't normally go around this corner. Yeah, my mod list, I think, is in the description. I don't think it's that updated, and it's definitely not what I refer to as Anniversary Edition Skyrim compatible. Some of this stuff is pretty old and doesn't work on Anniversary Edition, which is why I still run... What version do I run? I run 1.5.39.0.8. Yeah. Oh, of course it fucking is. I've just realised something. Of course, the release version of Skissy 64 2.0.7 is release 56. Of fucking course it is. You know, of course it is. That wasn't intentional. Oh, it's so fucking perfect that that's the version of Iron Script Extender for Special Edition that I stuck on the fucking release 56. Of course it is. I How have I never noticed that before? Oh no! Brrr. Yes, bear, we know. Surprised I didn't contract bone break fever. Oh look, more bear claws. Apparently we need more of these. Oh wait, no we don't. We need a few of these and we need hook feathers and all the other rare shite. The rhino. I'm gonna send an arrow into this rhino. Maybe. Their hitboxes are completely really dodgy because they're on the elk skeleton. Because contrary to popular belief, elk can attack. I know I'm wasting Daedric arrows, but have you seen how many Daedric arrows I have? Ooh, you know what, fuck it. We're just going to kill these giants, because it is traditional to go up and smack them with an axe. Hello, giant. Goodbye, giant. Your toes are my property now. Whee! You know, don't try and pad your crotch with a troll skull. If you're going to do that, you got to put it under your kilt. Not over the top, you fool. Oh, is that just a regular tundra giant? It is. Cave giant. Oh no. Oh no. Again, that's another immersive creatures one. Immersive creatures is quite good for adding variety to its creature, to the Skyrim creature base. Well, also trying to keep them, like, immersive for the most part. You know, they don't feel, they're not like, oh god, monster mod. Excuse me, wolf, 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 wolf! 9 wolves are slaughtered. And probably equal number of bears. And a Spriggan just for good measure. It also lets you turn spider variants off, so it gets a point for that. Because we don't want more spider variants. Oh, the race I chose is Shork. She is Shork. I don't actually know what's the fish. Silaki, I think, is the... Yeah, why did I feel like that way before? Yes, that's the name of it. Silaki, which is basically just shark. You know, it's shark. I believe it's just the Latin name for shark, but with another eye. I'm pretty sure Silaki is just one eye normally. It's a variant of. It is just shark. It's shark race. I can't remember. It should be linked in the model. In the description, there should be a link to a mod list on my DeviantArt page because it was way too big for YouTube descriptions, and it should be linked in there. Most mods on my mod list are linked in there if they were not my own, or you know, if it's got the word PT next to it, I've done tweaking to it. If it's not got the word PT next to it, it's vanilla. I mean, if race mod will work vanilla, I've just sort of tweaked it a little, you know, so it gets a few passive things up. Well, let's see. Yeah, like that one. You know, I added a passive to it so it works a little bit better with the Devourment mod, which I don't use on stream because some people aren't comfortable with Vor. You know, I am. I'm very comfortable with Vor. I enjoy it. But it's also, I know people aren't, so I don't tend to use it on stream as a result. Race mod shouldn't interfere with anything because they're just adding a new race entry. If you will possibly need race compatibility, I can't remember if that's a requirement with it, because there is some race-specific dialogue in Skyrim. Not much, actually. Surprising amount actually isn't. But there's a lot... It's... A lot of Skyrim is actually... Mods will usually work together if you just layer them correctly in load order. Load order can fix a lot of problems. And why am I in Whiterun? Because I got a nerd root call telling me I had to talk to your soldier because she called me twice because she's annoying like that.
I ain't asking for much, just a few seconds.
Brenuan, do you need a... Where are you? I hear you asking for me, but where are you? What's been blocked? Oh, he's waddled up there. Well, if you're going to walk away from the people who actually give you money, I'm not going to give you money. Hey, where's the drug dealer? Where is she? Oh, she's not awake yet. It's only 7:58. People don't come out until 8.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
Yes, you owe me your life. I revived you. I called upon Alduin to revive you. Spit your soul out. Well, there's Carlotta, but where's our favourite drug dealer? Where's your soldier? Just harvesting all the flowers. I daren't alchemy until I... Ah! While we wait... Oh, I was expecting to get to the Cloud District very often. Very, it's the shittiest farm. Ah, there she is. I knew if I waited long enough I'd find you, soldier. Here you go.
Ah, of course.
Hey. I only have the one.
Be sure to bring any more sleeping trees.
I mean, you give me a good price for them because you are dealer. Jesus, your soldier is a drug dealer. It's not as involved as the one in Oblivion. God, the skooma ring in Oblivion was like Shadenhall had like several like clearly shady people that were involved in a skooma ring, and they had like ridiculously complex AI packages that had them like go out and do like dead drops for skooma. It was impressive. There was no quest associated with it. It was just like this really involved set of AI packages between several NPCs that had them do like skooma drop pickups, like from dead drops. It was impressive. Skyrim unfortunately got rid of those sort of overly complex AI packages, just to ensure that people were where you expect them to be, I think. Because I think one of the criticisms of Oblivion was the AI was a bit too random. But with a lot of NPCs, it wasn't random. They were actually just... Their schedules were just really detailed. And Skyrim is a little lacking on that front. Like, typically, in Skyrim, the NPC will do the same thing every day. While in Oblivion, they would often do... On different days, they would do different things. Excuse me, Hall Guardian.
I don't suppose you'd enchant my sword.
Yes. I harvested bees. Yes, I have. That's weird. That patroller, using regular guard armor. That patroller is a Stormcloak soldier.
You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
It's interesting that... Not... Because I did a little personal tweak where I say like the Stormcloak guards, you know, in the captured holes, they will stick with the Stormcloak replacements will be a mix of Stormcloak oaks and also regular guards. You know, just to give the impression that, you know, they aren't good enough to occupy a whole town. The whole guards that are loyal to the town above all else will still guard the town. But it's weird. Normally it only applies to the ones inside, like, the whole capital itself. But there's that one Whiterun one that apparently she counts as being a whole capital one, despite being an outside patrol, which usually would be the ones I didn't give the outfit to. I tried with the Imperials, it just crashed. The way the Imperials grab their outfits is such a convoluted mess. How many hours do I have in Skyrim? Let's see. I think I've got between Special Edition and Normal Edition, I've over 1,500. I think it was I would have to check after stream. I can't really check in game very easily, but over 1,500, I'm pretty sure of it. I mean, in this save alone, there is over 188 hours. In just out of reference, the other stream series I did, 207 and a half. That doesn't even factor in all the crashing. And then I've also got like hundreds of hours in the creation kit and X-Edit, so, you know, in terms of realistically thinking about Skyrim, you know, like playing Skyrim, probably about 1,500. Actually modding Skyrim, probably not that far off. I spent a lot of time modding it. I just find it fun. You know, it's fun to mod. It's fun to play, it's fun to mod. It's really hard to go wrong with Skyrim. Well, we can deliver our potion materials on our final quest. Unless I find another quest. But Can I do a quest in like an hour and a half when I don't use fast travel? Possibly not. Right. Excuse me, got hold of the Guardian?
You're the one cast those illusions. Impressive.
You already cast illusions now? Just because I leveled the skill doesn't mean I actually cast them. Don't try to cast them. I mean, these 10 times ingot crafting, that's something I added manually because, well, yeah, frankly, I sometimes get too much ore and I just can't be asked to click through like 5 to 10 times. Oh yeah, Skyblivian said this year. Like, Skyblivian legitimately thinks it's set this year as a release date. I'm not 100% sure it'll make that, considering we're about... Well, we'll be halfway through the year at the end of next month, and... Well, they've only just said they've completed all alien dungeons, so I'm not quite sure they'll be finished there, but... You know, Skyblivian will be good, because it'll be like another Skyrim-like game. I mean, I'm not a big fan of their redesign department. I think a lot of their redesigns have gone over the top. I think that's not the best thing, but, you know, I still like it as a project. I still wanted to see it come out. But I'm not a great fan of their redesigns. I think they have overdone it quite a lot. But then you got the Beyond Skyrim. Unfortunately, I think the problem with Beyond Skyrim is instead of focusing, they've got a huge team, but it's spread over like a huge number of projects.
Hello.
Here, I have everything.
Really?
I'll explain once we finish this.
Please wait here a moment. This has to work. I know.
If you make me get more ingredients. Right, well, while he makes a cure, I'll discuss. Beyond Skyrim, I feel like, has a bit of a problem where there's a lot of people, but they're not focused in any single area, so you've got like 10 different bits, all just making their own little bit of progress. I also don't think I think they made some very poor design choices. Open cities, I think, is a terrible design choice. Oh, whoa! Did he go? Oh, he teleportated. Apparently it's a gift of teleportation.
By the divines, it's worked. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy to have helped.
I owe you so much for this, but this is all I can offer.
But yeah, it's the thing with... Oh, God, it did work quick. But the thing that with Beyond Skyrim is it feels like it's too unfocused, and I do have a strange feeling where it just won't come out for the absolute longest time. Actually, why didn't I buy anything from him? He's an alchemist. But I have a feeling that, like, Beyond Skyrim they'll never get a full province out because there's so many projects going on that they're just not capable of having enough people on one to actually get it done. Like, oh yeah, I mean, no, it's not a PC thing. You can have a strong PC and it'll still lag because the open cities, simply put, are just the engine is not designed to handle all that happening in the main world space. And considering Beyond Skyrim Bruma came out on old 32-bit Skyrim, that was a really stupid choice, because that was an unstable game. Like, that was a really stupid choice.
Safe journey, friend.
Just letting me take all this shit now. But it was very poor design choice there to go open cities. It was done in Morrowind because Morrowind cities were really basic. And it was not done in Oblivion or Skyrim for the reasons that their cities are much more complex, and the engine just cannot handle it because there's too many things going on at once. It's not a good thing, and it stresses the engine more than it stresses the actual hardware. Don't remember, this is an engine that I mean, yes, the special edition one is on the 64-bit version, but it's still at its core, it's still a 2011 engine. Which actually is a surprisingly modern game engine, but, you know, game engine oddities are their own little things. You know, game engines are just weird like that. Oh yes, I need to... Blue plus toe. There we go, blue plus toe equals money. Blue plus blue equals lots of dosh. Why blue plus blue equals money, I don't know, but it does. Don't question it. Don't question the value. So I've never tried Beyond Skyrim Bruma because I'm just... I don't like knowing things are half finished. I tried Full Scar, didn't know it was half... It was, like, had this really clearly unfinished area in it. Oh, and it didn't feel right. Full Scar in general didn't feel right. It was technically very impressive, but it did not play like an Elder Scrolls. It didn't play like a Bethesda game. It played like a normal RPG inside the Bethesda game engine. It just felt weird. Well, Hawk plus Aggro didn't equal anything, so that's disappointing. An egg. My one Hawk egg. It was a dud. Cracked the egg open, turns out there was nothing inside. But, say, there's also Skyrim. I'm looking forward to Skyrim because... Oh, Morrowind is not playable. Mechanically, it is an actual mess. Graphically, it is fugly, even for its time. You know, it looks like a higher order it looks like it barely jumped off the PS1 in terms of graphics, which is impressive considering it's a late PS2 era game. And, like, it's just mechanically is awful. It plays like tabletop RPGs like D&D, with dice rolls everywhere, but it still requires you to physically hit one or the other. Both don't work. And More Oblivion is... Oh god, that's rough. More Oblivion was a case of... That is an unstable, rough mess. It's nice to be able to play... Like, it gave me a hankering for more Morrowind, but... It also was a case of, oh god, it's so rough, it kept crashing repeatedly. Oh yeah. I think the thing with Enderal is, what Enderal is it's a new game built from using Skyrim as a base. It's never appealed to me, because it frankly doesn't have enough unique assets to stand apart. But it's a great proof of concept. I think the same people who did Enderal did a similar total conversion for Oblivion, as well, where they used the same... You know, a lot of vanilla assets, but put their own quest stories and world in it, and it's like, it's impressive, but it's just not something that appeals to me because, you know, it's an impressive achievement. I'm really glad they do it, but it's also, it's just not something that appeals to me. I think at least for 32-bit Skyrim, I'm sure it got like a standalone release on Steam, which was really nice. You know, I don't know if it got... Or was that only for Special Edition? It was for what... I think it was only for normal... Or some... I can't remember which one it was, but it got a I'm sure it got a standalone release on Steam. If you know, and it was free if you owned Skyrim, which was really nice. You know, that was a really nice way of doing it. Whoa, why is that poisonous slow worth so... Why is it worth so much? I know certain effects are worth way too much, but... Like, regenerate magicka. That's... Yeah, that... I mean, Morrowind had some crazy huge modding projects, so I mean, there was one that, like, added, like, mainline Morrowind then, as well. I mean, it's nice that the same team gets back together to do something into the new one. I wonder what it'll do for I'll probably do one for Elder Scrolls 6 unless it's actually unmoddable, which... Yeah, given Starfield isn't actually that far off reality, that game is not that easy to mod. I mean, it's easier to mod than some games because they at least give you the official tools, but the way it's designed just isn't conducive to mods. I don't have much hope for Elder Scrolls 6, frankly. This was... You know, Starfield gave me bad vibes as for the future of Elder Scrolls. Fallout 4's disastrous updates that just don't work and break the game even further. They really just hammered home that is... I don't trust the current team to work on this engine. frankly. That, and I have yet to see a single, from what I've seen, Creation Engine 2 ain't as good as Creation Engine 1. Cotton. I'll put a link in there just for good measure. Do these work with anything? No. Do these work with anything? No. Right. There we go, we're out of alchemy. Yay!
Greetings.
Hey you! How you guys holding up?
Gerda is much better thanks to you, and Myron is now smiling again. I can't thank you enough.
Well, hey mate, you can't thank me enough. Will you say that after you bought my potions? Don't think you'll be saying that after he bought my potions. And my poisons, and my shitty poisons. I say there's also, in terms of modding, big mod project news, there's also the Capital Wasteland 4, there's the sort of Fallout 4 ones. I'm very into the Capital Wasteland one because I'm a beta tester for it. That's frankly the reason, I've always been quite involved with the Capital Wasteland one for some reason, but because I'm actually a beta tester for it, don't ask how that happened. I don't really remember. I think it's just because I followed the project pretty much since the beginning. But it's, I've done beta testing for it. Only when they're about to due to release something. I worked on the Point Lookout, which got released, which was nice to see that bugs I found got fixed. Always nice. And then there's also there's Fallout 4 New Vegas, which I will take that over any remastered thing that quote unquote that they shit out, because God, Oblivion remastered is just not good. Sorry, but slapping Unreal Engine 5 over the top of Gamebryo is just a fucking disaster of a mess. I'm like, yes, let's take let's just take one of the most unstable engines I've ever seen, Gamebryo. Then let's slap an unoptimized, horribly optimized, unstable, aggressively horrible to mod engine that makes everything look exactly the same on top of that. Yay. Yes, it made some tweaks to fix Oblivion's awful leveling system, but you can just have mods that fix that for Oblivion. It loses a charm, it loses a lot, and I'm just don't. It's great for console players because PS3 era games are just not that easy to play. You really do, especially if you want the DLC. They're just not easy to play because, let's face it, the PS3 is a janky old console. Frankly, no one ever knew how to develop for it, and most Xbox 360s have red ringed to death long ago. So. It was one of those weird ones, but the PC, they couldn't be bothered to optimize it. Yay, I managed to trimp. I still don't know how I do that. Sometimes I just trimp. Using an old TF2 word. You charge and just sort of keep going, maintain the speed. I don't know how I do it, but sometimes I can just skip over a lake by trimping, and I don't know how it happens. But, yeah, there's this, then there's also Fallout Miami, which, that is scope creep, the project, that is. It started off as this small DLC-sized thing, and it sort of keeps growing. I think it'll be interesting to see how they take on a world space which is just flat, because, Florida is it's flat. I've been to Florida once. Oh no, not again. Right, I see that, I'm immediately just moving away. I'm just going to teleport back to Riverwood. Not going to affect much, but I see the missing water cell. That's usually a bad sign. I haven't seen that for a while. General rule is, you see the missing water cell, don't go in it. Just don't go in it. Don't go near it, don't go in it. Usually a sign that the cell's unstable. You know what, we're just gonna... We'll go the other direction. We'll go the old Skyrim classics. We'll go past Valheim Towers. Avoid that one. Then there's also Fallout Cascadia, which is basically Fallout 4's Fallout New Vegas. What Fallout Cascadia is a mod version of what Fallout New Vegas was to Fallout 3. Did that make any sense? It's like it's using Fallout 4 as a base to then do its complete own game. I haven't really seen much from Cascadia for a while. They've gone very quiet. Then again, it's Cascadia. It wouldn't be Cascadia if you didn't think they just randomly died. So, Cascadia does that a lot, frankly. For New Vegas tends to only release on like Fallout Week, the 23rd, around the 23rd of October. They only tend to release on that week. They only tend to give drops there. Then there's there's Vault 13 that died. That was a recreation of Fallout 1. Although there is still Project Arroyo, which is the Fallout 2 remake. That's still going. Again, haven't seen much from them for a while. But, oh god. Now I think about it, the last time I saw news on those was bloody Capital Wasteland. And when Capital Wasteland's the one that's putting the news out, because they've never been that good at putting it out. They're a very small... Capital Wasteland is a strangely small team. Yeah, and yet they're also the only ones that have put something significant out with standalone Point Lookout, which was like... It started as like a couple of... About 4 or 5, I think, people on the dev team just got like, yep, we're burnt out on looking at the Capital Wasteland, let's just do something different, let's do Point Lookout. And they're also... The pit has also come about in that same vein. Wow, I'm not even going in the cave when that was that level of entrance. That was pathetic. But, I'm trying to think what other ones there are. I mean, they're the ones I followed. There was, I hate mentioning it, but there was Fallout London. 15k poly chin strap. Ooh, there was just for reference, that this is I don't know if it actually made it into release, but there was a Fallout London. Their ability to optimize is dog shit. You look at Fallout London is laggy. It does not run nicely. This is just a fact. Unfortunately, it's instead of using Inner Boston as like the benchmark for we should never get to this point of performance, they kind of used it for everywhere. Not good. As a Brit, it doesn't really look as British as it should. There's a lot of questionable things about it, but at one point during its development, they had like a chin strap that had more polys in it. The polys are basically how many little objects make up a mesh. So this axe, for example, would have a couple thousand at most. There was a single chin strap, that had a higher poly count than a death claw. And for reference, the death claw, I believe, was the highest poly count of any creature in Fallout 4. Yes, somehow even higher than... I mean, it kind of makes... more higher than Milo Queen. The Death Claw was like the highest poly creature. I think it was like 14k poly. And this chin strap was like 15k. It was stupid. It was not... It was a bad sign, and... Yeah. The whole... And then we get to their dodgy-ass Fallout 4 downgrader. Do not use that. That is dodgy as fuck. Like, there are so many things, like, not good with that project. It's impressive that it exists, but the way they were saying, like, the way they were ego-tripping on it as well was really unpleasant to see. No, you're not better than official devs. You can't optimize for shit, although that'll make you perfect for developing on Unreal 5. Maybe go to Unreal 5. That's, but that was before Unreal 5 became a real menace on gaming. But it's just one of those things. It's something I don't tend to discuss because I tend to try and forget it existed. Because yeah. I mean, I've never played it because, well, I don't like unoptimized crap, and when the installer wants you to downgrade in this dodgy as hell fashion, I'm sure as hell never going to touch it. You know, the best thing to do on the internet is be wary, be safe. But one of those things. But I do remember looking through loads of people's screenshots and little videos on it, and it was questionable, very questionable content. 10 wolves are slaughtered. We've hit double digits. Only more than about halfway through the stream. Maybe we will hit 20. I mean, we're never going to get one stream. I can't remember which one it was, but I got over 50 wolves killed. They were everywhere. They were just genuinely everywhere. And I love how I said I'm going to go past Valentine Towers, but then skip right past Valentine Towers. So let's go to Valentine Towers. You know what? Let's do something I've not done on stream. Let's just do it just once. Let's just do something on stream. I'm going to put... I've lost... Apparently I've... Oh yeah, the museum ate the boots, but we'll put something appropriate on. Yeah, that little short belly. Right, and then... we'll just do something... Well... There was just one thing I'm going to do. Oh, hello, Bandit. I'm just going to... do one thing. Oh, you're a very strong bandit. Okay. They're not hostile to me. I was just gonna go in here and demonstrate nom-noms, but okay. Right. Gumby, can you stop trying to kill them all, please? I know you're effective at it. Come on. I want to eat bandit. Just one. I'm just going to eat one bandit. Oh, Plunderer, are you strong? Yeah, you are. Right, I'm going to weaken you and then on. Yum. Yum yum. Easy. Dork has finally eaten someone. He has resisted for so long, but... Hello, chieftain. Blech. Oh, come on. I know I'm weak at this. Shulk's never eaten people before. He's wanted to all his time. Where are you, my little friend? I mean, I know there's one... Oh no, he's dead now. He's dead now. Tasty. And this is... I mean... Yeah, I'm just... Oh, thank... when will I stream next? Skyrim? Probably about 8 weeks. Because I'm doing 4... I'm doing Fuga Melodies of Steel 3 first. That helped that. But, jumping off the cliff. Because this is the end of this series. But I'll be coming back with new Skyrim streams, because the poll said to do Skyrim again. Next stream I stream on will be TF2 on Monday. Coming Monday. About 2:30 British time start is when I tend to start these things. Then it'll be Fuga Melodies of Steel 3 here on Thursday, and then after that, then the next, not this Monday, the Monday after will be Freedom Planet 2, then Fuga Melodies of Steel 3, then back to TF2, because I alternate, Monday alternates. The vote said to not alternate the Thursdays, so Thursdays, and then I predict Fuga Melodies of Steel 3 will take between 5 to 7 streams, it might take 8, so at which point Skyrim will return after that. So, oh, my meal's almost gone. Almost gone. I can just about barely see it on my boobs now. Good. Tasty bandit. Oh, all gone. Well, I just wanted to demonstrate nom-nom. Well, Also, there's a fun thing with development that I can point out with development that is actually quite an amusing tale. Is it's a mod that it was made for before Special Edition ever came out. Its final update was before Special Edition even existed. It was all closed scripts. The scripts, there was never the source codes for them. So it was really awkward to try and update. And it just worked with Special Edition. despite needing script extender, it just worked with Special Edition, which was a bit of a miracle, frankly. There is a new one for Special Edition that's like works. I think it's been updated for Anniversary Edition called DeviantART Refactored or something, which isn't quite. I think is better built in many ways, but also is a bit more awkward. It does something that it needs like custom armors, which is a bit more awkward than just the one that doesn't really care. Oh no! Oh no! A flame atronach. You know what? Do I have ice breath? You know what? We'll just drain vitality your ass.
Gone? Us!
Oh, it jumped off a cliff. Oh wow! Wow, drain vitality is crap. Wow. I knew it was weak, but I didn't realise it was that weak. Like, that's actually embarrassingly weak. That's shocking. Like, I actually can't believe how weak that is. Like, most of that was fall damage. God, drawing vitality is weak. And that was a free word! That was supposed to be stronger! There we go. I'm sure Dragonfly. Oh well. Just big rips, just big rips. These were an absolute nightmare before Special Edition, because Special Edition added way more harvestables. One of those things that you don't tend to remember. Special Edition has like fuck tons of harvestables. You know what? Oh, Devine, hear my cry! Wow, Odavine's fat tails actually showed up this time. Last time I screamed for her help, she didn't actually help. Now, did I summon her help for Gigantes? No. I summoned it for this. Summoned Odavine's fat tail for this. Yeah. Because why not have sexy dragons? Like, yeah. Odavine's got a big butt, got a big fat tail. You know, that's sexy on a dragon. What was that and why did it... Oh, it was a Durzog, and it's now a... Oh, there. Well, we are approaching the rift. Right, we just need to get over and engage these two before Odavine decides that I am no longer worth helping. Because she is very, very finicky. Odavine is particularly finicky. Granted, Alduin will show up when you don't want her. Odavine... Odavine... You just... abandoned me in my time of need! I can't fight this on my own! We left Short to fend for self! Like, Odavine, some friend you are. Like, Odavine is genuinely not a very good friend. She just abandons you when you need her. Focus on the one I can kill first. Also, while making sure that that does not come up to bite me in the ass, because that she hits like a truck. You know, on account of being strong. Well, it does not matter if I use all my potions, because... Ouch! Yoicks! As the old saying goes. The question is, are you weak, or are you actually strong, Swamp Dragon? I mean, you can't hit me with your breath to save your... Oh god. Get out of the way. Out of the fucking... Wait, what was I stuck on? What was I even stuck on? I couldn't move. I felt like I got stuck on something. Was I stuck on like a shin high rock or something? That does happen. Like, I couldn't move. And then I die immediately because armor. Not good. Oh, sweet. No. No. Well, I do have promised to have to eat that bandit, so I did eat a bandit. I must eat a bandit again. I must repeat what I did. You just die because you're stupid. Oh yes, it was it you I ate? I think it was, yeah. Tasty. Tasty bandit. Was it you? Well, you're just falling off a cliff, that's embarrassing. Actually, you're pretty good shit. Ow. Yeah, they're going for that one, so I'll go for this one. All while I'm carrying a delicious bandit in my belly. Why not? Eating bandits is fun. Oh, no. He was too strong for me. Get back in. You fought too hard. I know Stork is bad at this eating people stuff, but... Stork is bad at eating people, I know. Because she doesn't do it because of public decency. But she's resisted the cravings for, like, so many years. She's allowed to eat someone now. And if he wants to be smart, well, no, he's dead. He's now mush. He's just goo. He is now just gut sludge. He has stopped being solid and become liquid. He is now gut sludge. This is good. Rookies can now enjoy her meal. You can finally enjoy the delicious taste of human. I don't even know which kind of human I ate, it was just human. The delicious taste of human. Oh, eat digesting quite fast. I think I set the digestion rate. I always set the digestion rate to be quite fast to make it viable. Ah, there is a bear. This time I won't be stupid and summon Odavine before. Because Odavine has a nasty habit of just abandoning me in my time of need. I could try and eat a giant, but I think there's something Devourment Refactored does better, is it? It makes the bellies proportionate. Well, original Devourment only worked on human enemies. Well, humans and beast races, like specific playable races, basically, and Dremora. Things that use that basic skeleton. It was pretty restrictive. I've sort of tweaked it a bit to unlock it so I can eat anything, but it doesn't really... it can be a little weird to have such a small gut when you're eating giant, so... a bit odd, but it's just one of those quirks of it. This time, I will actually remember to save. God. When a dragon humbles you've got to remember. Oh, I'm starting to wonder if Odavine didn't bother heeding my call last time I called for a raid. Because I was too far away and she just got bored before she got there. Maik the Liar! Everyone's favourite Khajiit.
It does not matter to Maik how strong or smart one is. It only matters what one can do.
Yes, attributes are pointless. I agree, Maik.
Dragons were never gone. They were just invisible and very, very quiet.
Ah! They used Chameleon 100. I see.
Where bears? Where? Bears? Men that are bears?
Yes, bears. Because werewolves came back in Skyrim. They were a Morrowind thing, I think they were Blood Moon exclusive? And werebears were a thing there as well. So, werebears didn't exist in base Skyrim. They did exist in Dragonborn DLC. The Maik's line about werebears. Yes, men that are bears. They do exist. Oh no, two gigantes. Whatever shall I do? Two giants will die by my axe. Die by my axe. Die by my axe. Two giants will die by my axe. They will die embarrassingly easily. say they're going to die embarrassingly easily. It's no use. Great. Right, we must go up here and get tumbled by a dragon once more. Okay, that's a different. Is that the same draggy? Right, this is stupid. Shulka's seen her own grisly death. That doesn't change her plan. It just changes how she engages with it. Odahviin, get into my fight, Odahviin. Odahviin, get your butt down here. I need your help. Okay, you're quite weak. Like, I can heal you with potion. Yes, that works. I don't need magic anymore. Magic is for people who don't mind crashing. Ow, my magic. I'm taking potions that hurt my magic to save my life. Oh, my axe is out of gas. Oh dear. Very charged up. Where is it? Oh no, where the... No, I want my short axe. Double A, and a triple A, which is a lesser pet. And then the bow, I might as well put double A in that as well while I'm here. Well, that's the swamp draggy now. Oh, Odahviin's around. Oh. Said Odahviin's arrived. Odahviin, get your butt in here! She is the worst ally! You know, apart from buffing her and changing her appearance, I haven't actually changed anything with how she behaves. Like, she is just this useless when she's... she just doesn't want to attack. Odahviin, there's a dragon that's trying to kill me. Can you help my life? I'm stuck in a tide pool. I'm on a log. Odahviin, please help. Please. Like, Odahviin, can you help? Please. I don't want to be crushed by this dragoness again. Right. Shork, going in. Shork is embarrassed by how weak she is. Like, I deliberately made these dragonesses like super bosses. Graduated super bosses, as you know, low game super boss, early super boss. It does not help my archery is only at level 56. That does not help matters. It also does not help matters that Odahviin has just deliberately chosen not to fucking engage. Like, she's pissed off! She's just pissed off and gone home. Oh no, she's still here. She's actually might have engaged now. Where is this ancient dragoness? Oh. She's above me, isn't she? Oh no, it's behind us! Why am I approaching Rusty and the boulder of all things? Is that popped into my mind? Okay, no. It's not. The question isn't why has that popped into my mind, it's why has that never left my mind? Why is Boulder this hypnotic presence? Yeah, this perfectly spherical boulder, vengeful Boulder. You know, Boulder ain't a hunk of rock. Oh god, look! Odahviin actually engaging, she does good damage! Who knows Lady Fattail can actually do that? Also, what kind of eating... Like, how do you put weight on in your tail? That's impressive, Odahviin. You've got a big fat tail, how do you do that? Like, Alduin has a butt worthy of an absolute goddess, but... Odahviin, yeah, she's got a decent butt, but what the fuck is she putting her weight on? Put weight on a tail like that? weight on your tail like that, seriously. I mean, sure could do something a tail up a little bit. I mean, look how small and dinky it is. Oh, wait, I can trap her. Yes, I'm doing third-person archery because, like, why would you? Why would you ever do this? We've got her now. Did I? Oh, I caught Odovine at the same time. Oh dear. That's probably not help matters. Odovine already just dislikes me. Now I've given her a riddle that she can't comprehend. You know, I've given her a paradox and it annoys her. Apparently there's a skelly vine. Ain't you? You know, Dragonrend doesn't force them to confront mortality. No, it forces. You're just shouting an annoying question to them that they have to think about. Just keep you grounded. Don't want you taking off again. If Freya's gone down, you know the damage output must be pretty silly. Let's keep Odovine on the ground. Because Odovine deals decent damage. Or at least, she deals decent damage. I want to prove I can do this without Alduin's help, even though I once managed to do it at a much lower level. I still don't know how. No, you're not allowed to bite Shork. Shork is not delicious. I know Shork has a few pounds of Bandit on her, but still. I guess Bandit is delicious, so... Will Shork get final hit? No, Shork will not. Thank you, Odovine, for actually sticking around and helping me for once. I know that is a very, very strange endeavour, I know. No, I'm not talking to you. I mean, look how fat that tail is. Seriously, fat tail. You know, all the weight goes to a tail. Impressive. Oh yes, I can actually point out Ancient Draggy has been killed. And if you're wondering why it's got the word Derpy next to it, it's because this is I nicknamed this place Derpy's Mound for behaviour from the PS3, where instead of landing, the dragon here would, when injured, the dragon here would fly away backwards over that mountain. Oh no, the Frost Cloak, it's gonna kill me. Said no one ever. Oh, seriously, Frost Cloaks suck. Cloak spells exist for like one purpose. Slaughterfish. And underwater combat in general. You know, they really are for like water-based combat, because Skyrim cut underwater combat. So... yeah, they're just annoying hazards, so I think they then nerfed Slaughterfish to the point of completely being just a nuisance enemy. Because, frankly, how are you meant to fight them if you don't use magic? You don't have a cloak spell, like, how are you meant to fight Slaughterfish? And the answer is, you aren't. I mean, Shork technically has a secret weapon that she's never used against them, and I've only used against one bandit. Technically two, because she saw it in the future ones, but if you were being technical... But we don't count resets because Shork died stupidly. You know, Shork's deaths don't count. That future never happened. Ooh, Nanu, Nanu. Ooh, Nanu. Nanu. These going short or long? Short. You got killed in a news from distance. It's one thing console Skyrim can never do, because it is an INI tweak that allows arrows to go that far, not a game setting.
Hold. Now
And because consoles can't modify their settings file like PC can, you can't actually do that. And it always bothered me that arrows just fizzled out of existence, so I always just made it so that they don't. Oh no, Berserker's actually hurt. Good job he's dead. And is Toby mine? Oh no, a cave giant. Oh no. Hello, Tundra Giant. Oh no, you're a Tundra Giant. You're slightly different. You're actually quite strong. Oh, and speaking of strong, Quimby has slaughtered a rhino. Without any effort. Oh no, Nanu, I didn't snipe! What is this? Why do I have to actually hack at this thing? Ugh, it feels like such a waste. I will take these giant big grapes. That ain't the face of death, that's the face of fucking bliss. Oh, it's spring. Yeah, that's not a dead giant. That's a giant who's happy that his diseased toe has been cut off. And that he's now in a hot spring. He's enjoying that too much. That's a derpy face. That's not a pain face, that's a happy face. Oh! That, on the other hand, is a fight! Hello, giantess. There's 3 tiers of cake. Okay, she's the strong one, right? Restore health. Food to the rescue. Actually, no, I'll just do potions. That's what I'm blocking. Yeah, she's the strong one. I'll just eat 15 deer. Don't worry. Shulk's just shoved in time. Well, we know Shulk's gob is massive. Okay, more food. Finish off eating all that venison. Eat some stew. Yep, I've just eaten like a whole year's worth of deer. Yum yum. I'll eat this. I'll also eat an ungodly amount of tomatoes, because why not? I think this is the level scaling one, to be fair, because I think there's a 60, 70, and 8. There's 3 grades of giantess, and I think this is the strongest one. Like, quite a margin. As evidenced by the fact that she's putting up one hell of a fight. Oh what? Who just leveled up? Shulk just leveled up. Let's put another point into block. Okay, Shulk is now within splatting zone. I am tempted to just farm up my last block here. Yeah, because... Okay, that was risky. Ultimate healing, go. Right, I'm not going to risk the next hit. More food. Entire vineyard of tomatoes, go. How does Shulk carry all this stuff? The bag of infinite holding, of course. Block increase to 97, block increase to 98, and block increase to 99. Oh, I'm so close, Quimby. How could you? You're giving me my block score. I was trying to max out block on her. Well. This is the point where Shark dies absolutely horribly to a troll. No, not to a troll. Not to a pygmy hill troll. You know, there's dying embarrassingly, and then there's dying to pygmy hill troll embarrassing. I'm getting that block skill up, like, god damn it. And he's down. Well, Shulk will continue her adventure. Aimless wandering just to finish the series off. he must be the boss! He's got Nordic card gear! He's got proper silver hand gear, because I gave him silver hand gear because it bothered me that Vigil silver hand gear existed but never got used in the Vigilant armor pack. Oh, they actually managed to kill a werewolf. That's actually impressive. That's actually quite impressive. I didn't expect Silverhand to be able to do that. Also, I'm kind of expecting the world's weakest Dremora here, so... Yeah, we are kind of entering Dremora Alley, so...
Wold. Now cast.
Oh, yep. Fireballs, yeah, that looks like them. I'm starting to wonder if these Dremora are pre-spawned, because they always seem to be here. Oh god, they're getting the rift and welcome. Yeah, he's kind of shy. They've got Dremora weapons. It bothered me that they were given iron weapon. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find this loser. I'm going to just recycle him. I think these guys are... Obviously, he's not going to respawn, so I'm not going to steal his heart, but... No, he's always a churl. To the point where I'm actually wondering if they're pre-scripted. You know, I think they're pre-placed, because that churl... The fact that he recycled into a churl, even, you know, at this level. 7 wolves, 12 wolves are slaughtered. But the fact that he respawned as a churl and had an 09... Because if I just put Giantess in, and I look for like... No. No, it's not. What is 09? 09 is something, it's mod added, but it's not immersive creatures, so the immersive creatures is 14. So something is adding those Dremora. Is it the court? It's the cause. Interesting. So the cause is spawning those piss-weak Dremora there. Because if you look at it, 09, Mythic Dawn, Cultist, Guard, Explorer, that will be, you know, who the cause. Therefore, it's the cause that's causing. Hey, the cause that's causing. They're the cause of those Dremora, those piss-weak Dremora. Wonder why? Not near any of the quest objectives as far as I remember. That's just so weird. That's just bizarre. What you figure out in Sky? Oh, it might be placed in so you have a guaranteed Daedra heart, but I don't know if you need Daedra hearts. Hello, bear. Goodbye, bear. Welcome to Riften. You're welcome to the Rift. Population? Bears. How many bears? Yes. The population is just how many bears? Yes. Bear capital Skyrim. 13 wolves are slaughtered. Yeah, you gotta slaughter them wolves. Oh, hello, dear. Is that another bear? No, that's Skelly Men's. That's the men of the Skelecular variety. They're old Imperials or old Stormcloaks. They will come from their tower. They will not give me block, because they are so weak. They are somehow stronger than the normal Skellies. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here a minute. No, not a lock. Not an amulet, Amara. Right, Shork will head in this weasterly direction. Weasterly, yes, weasterly. Saving the town of Shortstone from whatever calamity awaits them today.
Hold.
Because the Guardianator doesn't do anything. He just stands by the mine.
Get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
No, Shork is defending your town. The Guardianator. If you're wondering why does Shortstone look bigger than normal, it's because I'm odd. Minor towns and villages expanded or something along those lines. It's in the mod list. It's a mod of my own creation. It adds a few new buildings to small little towns like Everstead, Shorestone, and yeah, so it's Shorestone, Halfwaston, and Everstead. None of them were big enough to justify it on their own. Oh, the cows escaped again. The cows escaped. They're escape artists, these cows, so they don't like being penned in. Well, we've gone through town, we've saved them from a spooder. Aliang, I said we've saved them from a spooder. Oh, a wolf has got in. I want to point out that these wolves, 14 wolves are slaughtered. I just want to point out that all this hostile shit will waddle into town on their own accord anyway. Yeah. Because, look, that's the first vanilla house. That one there. The blacksmithery. They're not that far away. Have the cows survived? Yes, one of them is, fusing with the house, but... Right. You know what, let's just ignore the fact that that cow has become one with the house and escaped. Chicken's trying to break in. And we'll just leave the barnyard shenanigans of Cow Run and head in this direction. This completely blank direction. We will adjust our compass so we never have anything on it in the direction we are going. That's how we know we're travelling in the objectively wrong direction.
Hold. Now cast.
Will this result in us going around in circles? Possibly. But this is the plan. Wolf! Could you be number 15? Oh no, we can't. Well, this is an ambush. 15 wolves are slaughtered! Oh no, bearlings! "16 wolves are slaughtered. Another bearling bites the dust. "17 wolves are slaughtered. Beautiful. We have the bears and the wolves were fighting it out over who's the most numerous. The answer? Inconclusive. 17 wolves. 18 wolves. Will this be 19 wolves? 19 wolves. Ding ding ding, 20 wolves. Well, that was a huge upgrade. I thought we were going to go light on wolf kills. 20 wolves slaughtered in this stream. Hello, Hunter. What are you doing, mate? Being useless.
Where are you?
Where are you? Not in your sights, mate. Anywhere but. I just remember the time I saw the hunters hunting a fox. I know foxes are meant to be wily, but this one wasn't particularly bright, and it still manages to evade them all. The point where I think it was just trolling them by the end of it. Right, we must go up this road because... You know what? Actually, I know what's around here. We can go... More wolves! 21 wolves! 22 are slaughtered. Why do I count wolves as slaughtered as a statistic? Because it was a gag. It's a gag that started when I just had like so many too many wolf kills, and it's like it kind of became its own gag and stayed from there. It became a running gag in the series, much like calling mammoths nanoo-nanoos. It started off as a gag, and I don't remember when, but both are gags I've kept going with because, when you come up with a repeat gag, it becomes a staple of the series, like the Nernroot jokes. I mean, the Nernroot calls. That was a joke I wish I didn't start. Yeah, that's one of those gags that you wish you didn't start. But, it is what it is. Wait, I see. Oh no. That bad. It's a good job it's middle of the night. Okay, what's actually hurting us so much? Oh, it's Quimby. Oh, and the Gardenettas are fighting. Ooh. Really don't want to be under a butty shout. Oh, I hate when shouts lock up. Okay, I can't believe how quickly this revered dragons is going down. I wasn't expecting it to die so quickly. Okay, that was unexpected. I thought she'd be stronger than that. Ooh, what's she up to? Axe Hammer of Domination? She was up to something. I mean, to a dragon that is like a little Hammer of Domination. It's a little bonk stick that they can use to bonk your snoot. Right, well, revered dragoness. I'm pretty sure she's a step above ancient, but hey, have I ever actually killed her before? It doesn't look, no. We've got Elder. Frost, Ancient. Nope, never revered. Maybe she is Elder. Maybe? I don't know. I'm sure I might have referred to her as Elder. She's supposed to be stronger than the Ancient one, but she seemed to put up less of a fight. Maybe it's because, like, Quimby and Freya had 3 openings on her, and they didn't have to worry about being hit, because the Gardenators were taking all the hits? Who knows? Weird is what it is. Because she's based here. She's sort of based actually on that Dragon Mound, I believe. I think that's actually where I spawned her. Oh, hello, Spriggan. Now, you took out a Hag Raven is impressive. Oh, I remember climbing this one for this clifflet for the first time. That was a surreal experience. I think this no, this isn't the one. There's one of these that has like the soul gem traps on it, and those are quite dangerous when you're a low level. Oh, it is this one. Hey, they didn't bother. Is that a vanilla ancient dragon? Yes, it is. Rare to see a vanilla dragon with diverse dragons, thankfully, because frankly, I'm sick of seeing these things still. Ah! I see. You want me to... You're telling me something. Stop. No. You're telling me to get my bite up, aren't you? Get my block up. No. I'll use my bonk. No. There we go. There we go. Now I can kill you. Oh no. You got annoyed at me using each level block, I see. There we go. Excuse me, are you going to... There we go. I was just rude. Tried to cheat death twice, but it didn't work. Wow. Your booty is spectacular. Right, moving around. E. Oh, that looks sheer.
Fine.
E. Blade. Spare. Ooh, a watchtower I haven't been to. What glitters gold is not gold, but it is fish. Oh no, an ancient glass golem! It would help if I didn't have a bow. Oh no, an ancient glass golem. Yeah, there is no animation in third person for running with a shield up. Like, there just isn't an animation for it. It is a third person only thing. A tour of Mino variety. You're a long way from Minos, boy. What is this tower? I have a feeling it's Stendarr's beacon. And don't worry, I'll make the gag when we get there. If you can't predict the gag, take a guess. You know, think of Skyrim memes and go for the gag. You know, you can do it, come on. 23, 24, 25 wolves will die. Right. Oh no, I hit a cliff racer. It's Stendarr's beacon, isn't it? It is. Right.
Walk always in the light. Or we will...
Well, that's the beacon. So a new hand touches the beacon. Yeah. Did I come up here solely to make a new hand touches the beacon gag? Yes. Yes, I did. You know, I had to go to see the beacon itself.
Stendarr does not extend to Daedra worship.
Yes, yeah, Stendarr. Yeah, well, let's read the Exodus. Yeah, making sure I say this. By Waffenjarth. Yeah, we haven't had story time yet. Rala was a little girl, beautiful and sweet-natured, beautiful and smart, beautiful and energetic, beautiful, by beautiful, by beautiful, by beautiful! Everything that her parents dreamed she would be, as perfect as she was, they could not help but have dreams for her. Her father, a bit of a social climber named Munfen, thought she would marry well, perhaps become Princess of the Empire. Her mother, though, an insecure woman named Sinetta, thought she would reach greatness on her own, as a knight or a sorceress. As much as they wanted the very best for their daughter, they argued about what her fate would be, but both were wrong. Instead of growing up, she grew very ill. The temples told them to give up hope, and the Mages Guild told them that afflicted Rala was so rare, so deadly, that there was no cure. She was doomed to die, and soon. Ah, must be Corpus. When the great institutions of the Empire failed them, Munfen and Sinetta sought out the witches, the sorcerer hermits, and the other hidden secret powers that lurk in the shadows of civilization. I can think of only one place you can go, said an old herbalist they found in the most remote peaks of the Wafgarian Mountains, the Mages Guild at Olvenveld. But we've already been to the Mages Guild, protested Mumford. They couldn't help us. Go to Olvenveld, the herbalist insisted, and tell no one that you're going there. It was not easy to find Olvenveld, as it did not appear on any modern map. In the booksellers in Skyrim, however, there are none. They found it in the historic book of cartography from the Second Era. In the yellowed pages there was Olvenveld, a city on an island in the northern coast, a day's sail in summertide from Winterhold. Well, this must have been before the collapse then, because the Winterhold don't exist anymore. Bundling their pale daughter against the chill of the ocean wind, the couple set sail using the old map as their only guide. For nearly 2 days they were at sea, circling the same position, wondering if they were a victim of a cruel trick. And then they saw it. In the mist, the crashing waves were twin crumbled statues framing the harbour, long forgotten gods or heroes. The ships within were half-sunk rotten shells along the docks. Mumford brought his ship in, and the three walked into the deserted island city. Taverns with broken windows, a plaza with a dried-up well, shattered fireplaces and fire-blackened tenements, barren shops and abandoned stables, all desolate, all still, but for the high and keening ocean wind that whistled through the empty streets. And gravestones, every road and alley was lined and crossed again with memorials to the dead. Mumford and Sinetta looked at each other. The chill they felt had little to do with the wind. Then they looked to Ralla and continued on the goal. The Mages Guild at Olvenveld. Candlelight glistened through the windings of the great dark building, but it brought them little relief to know that someone was alive in the island of death. They knocked on the door and steeled themselves against whatever horror they might find within. The door was opened by a rather plump, middle-aged Nord woman with frizzy blonde hair. Standing behind her, a meek-looking, bold Nord about her age. A shy, teenage Breton couple, still very pimply and awkward, and a very old, apple-cheeked Breton man who grinned with delight at the visitors. "Oh my goodness," said the Nord woman all afluster. "I thought my ears must be fooling me when I heard the door knocking. Come in, it's so cold." The three were ushered in the door, and they were relieved to find that the Mages Guild did not look abandoned in the least. It was well slept, well lit, and cheerfully decorated. The group fell into introductions. The inhabitants of the guild's house in Olvenveld were two families, the Nords, Hjalmar and Nett, and the Bretons, Livell, Rosalind and old Winster. They were friendly and accommodating, immediately bringing some mulled wine and bread while Mumford and Sinetta explained to them what they were doing there and what the healers and herbalists had said about Ralla. "So you see," said Sinetta tearfully, "we didn't think we'd find the Mages Guild in Olvenveld, but now that we have, please, you're our last hope." 5 strangers also had tears in their eyes. Nett wept particularly noisily. "Oh, you've been through too much," an old woman bawled. "Of course we'll help you, little girl, be right as rain." "It is fair to tell you," said Hjalmar more stoically, that he was clearly also touched by the tale. "This is a guild house, but we are not mages. We took this building because it was abandoned and serves our purposes. Since the Exodus, we are necromancers." "Necromancers?" Sinetta quivered. "How could these nice people be anything so horrible?" "Yes, dear," Nett smiled, patting her hand. "I know, we have a bad reputation, I'm afraid. Never was very good, and now that well-meaning but foolish Archmagister Hannibal Traven." So this is around the time of Oblivion, and because Hannibal Traven's the one that's around Emperor Oblivion. "Made a worm king eat his soul," cried the old man quite suddenly and very viciously. "Now, Winster," said the teenage girl, Rosalind, blushing and smiling at Sinetta apology. "Sorry about him. He's usually very sweet-natured." "Well, of course he's right. Manabaku will have the last say in the matter," Hjalmar said. "But right now it's all very, well, awkward. When Traven officially banned the art, we had to go into hiding. The only other option was to abandon it altogether, and that's just foolish. Though there are many who have done it." "Not many people know about Olvenveld anymore, since Tiber Septon uses his own personal graveyard," said Livell. "Took us a week to find it again, but it's perfect for us. Lots of dead bodies, you know." "Livell!" Rosalind admonished him. "You gotta scare him." "Sorry." Livell grinned sheepishly. "I don't care what you do here," said Mumford sternly. "I just want to know what you can do for my daughter." "Well," said Hjalmar with a shrug, "I guess we can make it so she doesn't die and is never sick again." "Yes, we'll give you everything we have. Nonsense, said Ed, picking Rella up in her big beefy arms. Oh, what a beautiful girl. Do you like to feel better, little sweetheart? Rella nodded wearily. You stay here, Jamal said. Rosalind, I'm sure we have something better than bread to offer these nice folk. Ned started to carry Rella away, but Sinetta ran after her. Wait, I'm coming too. Oh, I'm sure you would, but it would ruin the spell, dear. Ed, don't worry about a thing. We've done this dozens of times. Mumford put his arms around his wife, and she relented. Rosalind hurried off to the kitchen and brought some roast fowl and more mulled wine for them. They sat in silence and ate. Winstach uttered suddenly, The little girl has died. Oh, Sinetta gasped. What in oblivion do you mean? Mumford cried. Winster, was that really necessary? Lewell scowled at the old man before turning to Mumford and Sinetta. She had to die. Necromancy is not about curing a disease, it's about resurrection, total regeneration. Transform the whole body, and not just the parts that aren't working. Now, Mumford stood up angrily. If those maniacs killed her... They didn't. Rosalind snapped. Her ears now on fire. Your daughter was on her last breath when she came in here. Anyone can see that. I know that this is hard. Horrible even. But I won't have you call all that sweet couple who are only trying to help you maniacs. Sinetta burst into tears. But she's going to live now, isn't she? Oh yes, Lewell said, smiling broadly. Oh, thank you, Sinetta burst into tears. I don't know what we would have done. I know how you feel, said Rosalind, patting his hand fondly. When I thought we were going to lose him, I was willing to do anything just like you. How old is your father? My son, Rosalind corrected her. He's 6. From the other room came the sound of tiny footsteps. Rella, go give your parents a big hug, said Oh no. Mumford and Sinetta turned. And the screaming began. Right. So what I'm getting at the end of that story is he came back as a zombie. I mean, but if it's a freshly killed corpse, is the zombie any different? Yeah, if the body's just died. Yeah, so if Shaw just died this here moment and was resurrected immediately, would she look any different? Or he's 6? Or is the old scrote? It's not old. I'm just going to read the back of that book again. Just see if I can't get the contacts. The Exodus. So, I mean, it's a hell of a long book, but let's see if I can't figure out what the ending was. But now, yeah. Yeah, I think the implication is Winster is the child. Winster is 6. So apparently the method of reviving apparently instantly ages you by like 70 years. You can come back. You can come back from the dead, but you'll come back as a wrinkly old scrote. Yeah, you make Palpatine look like he's got smooth skin. You make the ghouls will start off thinking you worse than their own. The wrinklier than a ghoul, wrinklier than Palpatine, wrinklier than anything. Right, I mean that's. I mean, Oh, come on. They're kissing prune. It wasn't a thing out my house, Homer. It's like Mole Man. Why didn't I think of Mole Man sooner? That's what it... Yeah, your kid goes in and comes out looking like Mole Man. We don't read volumed books. Especially not by Whopping Jaff. They go on for ages. They go on for absolute ages. Right, is this a vanilla object? It is! This is actually vanilla. Like, there are things that like this genuinely feels like something that's modded, but no, this is vanilla. Wiggle, wiggle. And that's definitely vanilla because it's got nothing in it. But yes, this is a vanilla object. This little, I'm climbing up the mountain and the troll come in. Wait, did I say the troll come in? Oh, his hands through my chest. Oh, I'm dead. I must plant my flag. I'm dead. Right, Shulk will now head in that direction.
Fine.
We've had story time. That little kid's come back, looking like an 80-year-old man. I mean, she's alive. If her memories are intact and she's not under any coercive control, surely that's better than being dead. I mean, Cats of Skyrim. We have not read. We'll take mate last seed, and then Kitties of Skyrim. A report by Aldertwheel. Must be a Breton with a name like that. I have been sent to scare. Reset. I have been sent to this frigid wasteland to catalogue and study any of its indigenous cats, which has been so ever uneventful. After months of wandering, I have so far only encountered some variations of the same basic species. In my travels, I have encountered several Khajiit outcasts from their clans that have taken up residence in Skyrim. They have been most unhelpful, probably for fear that I had exposed their locations. I can't say I'm surprised that there are a few Khajiit here. It's cold and unwelcoming. Saber cats are basic giant cats that have evolved two dangerously sharp front teeth. The average saber cat has a reddish-brown fur which it uses to blend into grassy regions, but I have observed them skulking and sleeping on rocks, so I don't believe the fur is for camouflage. The primary attacks of the saber cat are its biting attack. It can also briefly rear up to attack with its front claws. I've also seen it pounce forward on its prey in a particularly powerful attack. The snowy version of the saber cat has spotted white fur, which I believe it uses more for stalking more than its cousins on the plain. The tooth of the cat is rumoured to have useful potions that restore the imbiber's stamina, as well as a potion that will temporarily give a more keen eye for sniffing. A skillful hunter can usually salvage the pelts and teeth off their kill, but report that the meat is tasteless and not fit to eat. That's it. It's basically saber. That's it. That's Cats of Skyrim. There's immigrant Khajiit and saber cats. That's it. There are no others. There's no such thing as a rare house Khajiit. Excuse me. What the? You cannot go that way. Excuse me. Excuse me. If I cannot go that way, are you? Why is there a dude here? You know what? Can I no click my way through this? I am just genuinely curious as to if the road actually continues. No, it doesn't. That's quite clever. They put it in such a way that the road legitimately just disappears. Yeah, they've got it in a way that you realistically can't see. But the road just ends there. It just goes up and you can't go down. Quite clever, but... On the Nord! Thank you, Quimby, for slaughtering this Nord. Something has gone wrong. Yeah, it's just that Nord that's gone wrong, it's fine. Yes, so, yeah, 22 wolves are slaughtered, and, you know, 1 book read, 2 books read, because Cats of Skyrim was... Yep, that's it. Same cat, that's it. Nothing else. Oh, Baldrus.
Gould?
You were heading towards the right way. How did you end up over here? Oh no! Dremora! No! No! Baldrus! Baldrus! You live! We saved him! He's got nothing. Have you got anything, matey boy? Nope. I've already got to sell that Daedric. You had nothing. So you're not high enough grade to have Daedric gear. You know what I'm saying. Oh, you know, I know Baldrus killed these. Still 22 wolves are slaughtered. Well, I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me. Yes, he overshot, got lost, and came to the wrong border. Oh, he's an idiot. He genuinely has no sense of direction. Boutte? Boutte. Yes, Boutte. He is for taking. Wiggle, wiggle. Ooh, gorge. There we go. That'll be helpful when I fight something too strong. I need to just glut down an incredible quantity of fodder. And Skyrim has just crashed. Right. I am getting the distinct impression that Skyrim is just not getting very stable. You know, there is a reason I'm sort of killing the stream series here, is because Skyrim does get progressively less stable. You know, it does get progressively less stable when your save's like, frankly, 200 hours old. It gets very, very unstable. In fact, what I'm gonna is get out of the Rift, because the Rift is kind of notoriously unstable. Ugh, wiggle, wiggle. Slide my fat butt around in a chair. Oh no, Cats of Skyrim. I'll pick that beauty up. Yeah, well, we won't go that way. Yeah, because you can sort of... Yeah, to be fair, I think I know it possibly crashed because of the weird nature of Addition Nord. The fact that I think 2 kill cams at once probably confused it. Yeah, because I think it was going for a kill cam on my front, and then Quimby stole the kill cam. Right, I'm just going to do a quick test. You know, is it a repeat script crash? No. In which case, that's fine. You know if it's a repeat crash, if you wait, like if it's just timer-based crash. Nope, wrong shout. Oh no, it's a skooma dealer. He realised that I'm not his friend. He tried to punch the ether. Ugh, I think he actually tried to consume his product. He did, he only had like 1 left. He tried to consume his product. Oh no, Dremora! Markinaz! Come back here! Come back here! Stop sprinting! Prepare for your death! Yeah. You had nothing on you, you useless loser. I heard this might be the last nerd call you received for a while. Would you like to put us on credit? Yo, Shook doesn't want you at all. Well, too bad you can't take us off. We're staying forever. So keep hooked up and pay your bills. But Shook doesn't pay you any bills because Shook doesn't want your service. You pay your bills by picking up nerd root and receiving nerd calls, you fools. Right, Short is moving on now. So I have a sneaky suspicion that that's 2 random crashes in one stream. That's... To be fair, that's getting pretty unstable. Well, we are in the Rift, the least stable area. I don't know why that one with the Force 1 Briarheart crashed. Like, I don't get that, why that going in to kill that Briarheart crashed. That was just a freak event. This one, at least I understand sort of probably why it happened. It was probably because of that, the Nord kill cam. The kill cams do get a bit funky. And then quickly didn't want to work on the corpse, and that's probably caused the crash. That's fine. And it probably happened as soon as I left range of the Nord. I don't often see the Kashyyyk camp. Don't often see the run at Riften very often.
So many. Take a look.
I don't. And I don't care that this is the last stream. I'm still buying. So Vex teaching and whatever the first one was. I don't know. No, I don't want to sell. It's got to be potions. Because these fools will buy my potions. Oh no, that's actually healing. Never mind, healing is still useful. It's still useful because healing is still healing. And that will make up the difference. So its book is Vex Teaching, volume's massive. And then the other one was The Tale of Kieran, volume 4 by Vegapithecus. That's a name. Now Vegapithecus, now that's a name. That's got to be an imperial name with a name like Vegapithecus. Oh, hello, dear. That's brilliant, made you go far. Yeah, because it was probably reaching a point where the Nord despawn got confused and was like, crash, but it's generally explainable why Skyrim crashes. Just as a general rule. You know what? Feels like a really nice day. But this is a beautifully Skyrimic day. Now let's go kill that Dragon. I see a Dragon down there, let's go kill her. Well, we've maxed out blocks, so we've maxed out all our set offhand skills. Okay, actually, she's a bit too strong. Healings, please. Probably should have looked at stamina potion, shouldn't I? Oh dear. Potions, healing? Wow, I'm actually getting down my potion supply. That's impressive. Hey you, weird little cryomancer. I yield! Enough! Mercy! Actually, he did yield when he said yield. He didn't go out of combat, but he did yield. I accepted his yield. He didn't attack me. The Spudarian, on the other hand. Well, that is. Let's go up to this Dragon Mount since we're near it. I don't remember how to actually get to this one, but it's just climb the mountain backwards, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure this is not the way I meant to reach this Dragon Mound, but since when did I ever take the accepted route? Oh wow! Generic vanilla revered dragon. I think. Is that revered? I don't know. It looks like revered. It's got a sort of wide, flat, wide look of revered, but yeah, that's a revered. Land, you bastard! You're not supposed to attack as you land, doing a forced landing, you know? That's just rude. I mean, there was that one time where a dragon just died in life. Well, it was pretending to be an Earth dragon, so it was clearly not an Earth dragon, so as soon as it realised its ruse was up, it just decided to just disintegrate. It's so much stronger than my version. My version of Dragon Vitality is pathetic. Oh, the blue skies, the full blue skies have gone. It's, oh look, clouding over. I mean, I know that joke doesn't work when there's more than one cloud, but still. Right, we're gonna just try and shout into the void. Nope, we've lost our perfect weather. I mean, looking down at Skyrim, this feels triumphant, for sure. This feels like a good place to leave the stream. I know it's a little short, 3 hours, but only a little bit short. So, yep. So that is the end of this series. This Skyrim series is over. With 138 saves. A grand total of living 189 and 56 hours and 56 minutes. Of course it does. I did not time that perfectly on purpose. Honestly. But, you know, so let's say just shut over 190 hours, you know, of Skyrim goodness. This stream series has come to an end. What will the next one be? I don't know. Will it be another short? I mean, shorts are cute. And they're also, like, everyone can complain that I don't pick their favourite race because, everyone is. You know, it's equal opportunities. I mean, short is short. But can I make another stream joke? Probably not. I've kind of spelt it both ways. I guess I could take the E off the end. You know, it's got to be another... There's got to be another way to make stream. This stupid name stream, so stream to short can continue in another form. But yeah, this is... You know, because if you look at the original series of Stream to Shore, just looking at the... You know, if I look back to the original stream, notice she's got the big cute eyes. You know, big cutie eyes. Yeah. And yes, don't know why there's a save for like 71 hours in. I genuinely don't know why that's there. You know, in 2019. Oh my god, does that series really take 5 years to get to completion? Oh god. Yep, that's the end of the stream series. So, I'll just leave it. Looking over Skyrim. Thankfully, can't see Castle Volkihar, because Castle Volkihar really does break that sense of illusion and scale. Or is that Castle Volkihar that way? If I point exactly that way. Is that actually Castle... No, that can't be Castle Volkihar. That's the College of Winterhold. Note, the College of Winterhold doesn't really break the scale of illusion too badly, because you can barely see it. Well, Castle Volkihar is so huge that if you can see it, it just sort of breaks any and all scale of illusion because of how big it is. Like, yeah, sure, Windhelm, you can kind of see how big it is, and the big thing. But you're also, you know, it's not as bad as Castle Volkior because that is just such a huge brick. Well, at least, like, yes, there's a city. Yes, you know it's a lot closer than it looks, but Skyrim is very condensed. But that's not a bad thing. You know, if you just look over the void. But yes, that's the end of the stream. So that is the last time we see Streeme the Shork, spelled S-T-R-E-E-M-E. We're sure we'll stream a different Streeme the Shork later, who might not be as dumb. Maybe. You know. But that's how it is. That's the end of the series. The next stream will be, I know I mentioned it earlier, but it's always good to mention them at the end. It will be on Monday, the 1st of June. Gods, it's June already. Will be Team Fortress 2. Then, on Thursday, the 4th of June, will be Fuga Melodies of Steel 3, Part 1, of possibly 5 to 7. It's a rough estimate on how long I think it will take, especially in a 3-hour format, so not quite sure. You know, obviously I only do the main story and know that I don't do all the side stuff and the post-game stuff, so that is, you know, how that time estimate comes about. Then Monday the 8th of June will be Freedom Planet 2 Nearer Part 2. Thursday the 11th will be Fuga Melodies of Steel 3 again. As per the poll, Monday, which said do them all, do it and then do Skyrim after. Monday the 15th of June will be TF2. Thursday the 18th of June, Fuga 3. Monday the 22nd of June will be the final Freedom Planet 2 stream, which will be Nearer Part 3. I mean, last Freedom Planet 2 stream, I'll have to come up with something else to do on that Monday slot. What can it be? Who knows? I'm thinking something else. Also, I've referenced this stream alongside Freedom Planet. I'm thinking something of that variety. I'm not 100% sure. I have a week or two to think on it. So, and then Thursday the 25th, Fuga Melodies of Steel 3 again. Then June 29th to Monday will be TF2. And I'm not going into July. Oops, and I dropped my fiddle cube. Oopsie. Had a little. When I say fiddle cube, I mean I have an infinity cube that I had one that had just like the entire construction was plastic, and the pegs on it broke that held it together. So I made sure to go out of my way to get one where the pegs were metal, and it's held up a lot better despite me dropping it several times. It's got a bit looser with age. It's definitely got a bit looser with age. These sort of printing ice has completely come off, so it there's very little of that. There's some faces on it where there's like so little left, but it's still holding up. And I made sure to get spares. I always carry spares of things I need, and I do like this little infinity cube. It's just something I twiddle with. If you ever wonder what this noise is, yeah, that noise, that's me playing with the infinity cube. It's you know, I'm honest about having a fiddling, you know, little fiddle cube, and it's a cube. Everyone's favourite format. Everyone likes cubes. Cubes are great shapes, especially with the rounded edges. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. Good. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per the usual, as a list of all the past streams, basically, which includes this entire series, the other entire series of Skyrim streams, and then the original Skyrim stream series, which got cancelled. I canned up, you know, much earlier than I wanted to, because, oh gods, it was unstable. It just did not want to run, because 32-bit Skyrim is not a stable game. And I couldn't I think I got to a point where I couldn't even enter the places in the rift because it was crashing so reliably. So, kind of sets a scale there. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. Skyrim will return. Yes, Skyrim will return after Fuga Melodies of Steel 3. This is what the frankly, one vote in the poll went for. So Skyrim won. But there's 2 votes in that poll. Yeah, one of them was my chat viewers. I just wanted to sort the pile in my own personal favour, but I was giving it a chance for people to vote on what they wanted. So, that's it. Stream over. Good job. Bye. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel my power.